Hey guys, it's Lisette here. I mentioned in a previous video that I have actually been converted to the diffusing lifestyle. I diffuse my hair now, and I know I used to be all about air drying, and I still am. If I have the time, I will air dry, but the only thing is air drying takes like 5-6 hours. And it just takes so long, and you just look like a wet mop all day. Finally, at one point it dries, and then I can fluff it, and then I get like some more volume. But it's just like, it's hard, you know? Like, it's hard to just go all day with wet hair and you feel like you can't really move. Like, when my hair's wet, I'm kind of like walking around the house like a robot, and my sister's always making fun of me because she's like, why are you walking like that? I can't move. My hair's drying. I used to hate diffusing my hair because every single time I did it, my hair literally just looked like a frizzy mess. It looked really, really undefined, and the curls like shrunk up. Like, every single time I diffused my hair, everyone asked if I got a haircut. Like, people were like, did you cut your hair? Did you do something different? And it's like, no, I just diffused my hair, and I guess it looks short now. I finally have mastered how to diffuse my curly hair, and I've learned some tricks and some tips and what I like to do so that I'm able to get the best result and get the most defined result without making my hair look like a puffball. I then invested and saved up some money to be able to get the Dyson. And am I telling you all that you have to get a Dyson blow dryer? Absolutely not. This blow dryer is insanely expensive. It's actually kind of gross how expensive this blow dryer is. Like, my heart, my bank, and my soul was hurting when I made this purchase. I'm like, am I really putting my money into a blow dryer? But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna test it out. If anything, I can return it. If it sucks, I can return it. But as soon as I bought it, I fell in love with it. It's something about the technology in this blow dryer. It's different than any blow dryer that I've ever come across in my entire lifetime. The attachments are magnetic, so it came with a diffuser attachment, and it literally just snaps on, and it's like not coming off. You can control how much air is flowing out and also how hot it is, so you get 3 little buttons. And so I have it on 2 for the air, so it's like medium, and then for the heat I have it on 1, so that's like low. My hair honestly looks like my air dried result, except I feel like I get a little bit more volume at the top, which I have been looking for because I feel like my air drying hair, it looks good, but sometimes it just looks a little too tame. Especially with my cut and with how short it is, I feel like the more, I don't know, the more that the layers are accentuated, the better that it looks. So if you would like to see how I fully dry my hair using my diffuser and my Dyson blow dryer, then let's get started. So as you can see, my hair has been styled, it's wet. I have a towel around my neck, and I just have a little hair tie down here to tie it off because that's how I like to just make sure the towel is going to stay and it's not going to slide around. So in order to reduce frizz, something that I found that's really been helpful is to add a product to my curly hair routine. So I use a leave-in conditioner, then I use a curling cream, and then I use my styling gel. So typically I would only use my leave-in and my gel, but I've added a curling cream just to add a little bit more moisture and hold. Diffusing my hair is pretty repetitive. What I used to do is just move the diffuser around a bunch. I just thought that moving it around would distribute the air faster, but something that I've actually found helps me is to just put it in one spot, leave it there for maybe like 15 seconds, then readjust its position, and then put it in a new spot, leave it for 15 seconds, and continue this all throughout my head. I also like to make my part into a zigzag just because I found that when I have my hair parted in a straight line, sometimes it looks, I don't know, it just doesn't really look right. It looks a lot more natural if it's zigzagged because when I diffuse, there's more volume around the part and it's hard to see where the part is, so it's not a super straight line. I also like to flip my hair to one side and the other and diffuse. I find that this helps to make my curls a lot more fluid and a lot more easily movable instead of keeping them in the same position. With this diffuser, my hair is probably dry within, I would say, 10 to 12 minutes. And with my old blow dryers, it would take me about 25 20 minutes, and it was just taking a long time. So that's also another reason why I decided to buy this. When my hair is like basically completely dry, I just like to take the blow dryer and sort of run it through my hair kind of messily just to create a little bit more volume. And I also like to pull on my hair, and I pull on it and I hold the blow dryer there just to stretch the curls a little bit. I don't do like a stretching routine, but I find that pulling on the curls with the air, since it's a little bit hot, helps to stretch them a little bit. Just keep in mind that you should always be careful when using heat tools of all kinds, especially if you have curly hair. So once I'm done, I just like to fluff it out a little bit. I like to shake my hair. You can even use like a hair pick if you really want that volume. So at the end, I just like to shake my hair out, use my fingers, run it through just to, again, separate the curls and create some volume at the roots. And that's the final look. And that's basically all I do. And I'm actually kind of like shocked because my hair, I don't know if it's just me, does it look longer? Like, let me know if my hair looks longer because it's dry and it's touching my shoulders. I think that it grew. I think that my hair grew. How often do I do this? I do this every time that I would wet my hair, so probably every 3 days. So if I do my hair Monday, then I'll do my hair again Thursday. But sometimes I don't always diffuse my hair. Like sometimes I'll do a hairstyle and I just let my hair air dry. If I'm doing up and some down, I don't really feel the need to use a diffuser, so I'll just walk out of the house with my hair like a little bit damp, and within maybe an hour, my curls will be dry, so it's not really a big deal. Have I noticed more split ends, or has my hair been more frizzy? Has it felt more dry since I started diffusing? Absolutely not. My hair honestly feels exactly the same, and I haven't noticed that my hair looks frizzier, it looks more damaged, and it doesn't feel drier either. But yeah, that is my diffusing routine with my blow dryer that I'm obsessed with. And yeah, I hope that this was helpful and you guys learned some tips. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Of course, if you liked this video and you would like to see more curly hair videos from me, then please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!